Hey, I am Camberley Woods from camberleywoods.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to use Instagram for your business in 2017. Before we get started, I want to highlight some of the demographic information surrounding Instagram users. The Pew Research Center recently released their findings, and they found that the age range of 18 to 29 is the largest segment on Instagram. 55% of adults in this age range have an Instagram account. The next largest age segment to have an Instagram account are adults within the 30 to 49 year age range. And they found that adults from 30 to 49, 28% of them have an Instagram account. Now, the Pew Research Center also found that more females have Instagram accounts than males, and the demographics among the income segments is equally spread across the board. There's not one income bracket that trumps another. It's very equally spread out in terms of that. Now, Instagram has found that on average, people spend about 20 minutes a day on their platform looking through videos, images, and networking with other people on Instagram. And as of today, December 28th, 2016, there are 600 million active users on Instagram each month. So that means 600 million people are checking their Instagram account each month. And 300 million of these people are checking their Instagram account every single day. Another nugget of information that I found intriguing is the fact that 60% of people learn about a new product or service through Instagram. And I am one of those people. I can't tell you how many times I've gone through my feed and said, ooh, this is a really cool blouse, or oh, that's a really neat kitchen device. And then I will actually follow up and take action. I'll go over to that person's website or that company's website and peruse their products and services. Now, let's dive into best practices for your Instagram content. Before you create any of your content, you have to have your ideal customer as your center focus. Because at the end of the day, your images and your stories need to captivate them or educate them in some way so that as they are scrolling through their feed, they stop on your post and engage with it. So think about your ideal customer and what types of things they want to see. And when you are snapping photos for your feed, make sure that you stay away from posting any images that are dark or grainy. Instead, only post your best photos, and you can use some great apps for editing, like Afterlight, or just edit your photos from within the Instagram photo editor itself. You also have to think about the caption that you post with your photo. You need to make sure the copy on it is creative and it hooks people in. So try to tell a story with that caption on your photo. Now, the photos that you have on your account need to be a great mix of photos about your product or your service with other stories like behind the scenes or inspiring and educational images. So make sure that your content isn't too salesy and product pushing, but that you have a great mix of everything intertwined. Intertwined, is that the right word? We'll go with it. Okay, in order to grow your following on Instagram quickly, you need to be networking, networking, networking. And you know that I'm serious when I repeat a word 3 times in a row. So here's how you network. The first thing you can do is go through and look at hashtags that are relevant to your niche. So if your niche is wedding photography, go and look up wedding photography hashtags on Instagram and see what people are posting images around wedding photography out there. Now you can go through and like their images and leave comments, and that is one great way to network. Another way to network with followers is to make sure that you're engaging with people who are commenting on your post after you publish them. So make sure throughout the day you are checking in on your post and engaging with the people who are leaving comments. When you get new followers, make sure you go over to their account and check out their feed, like some of their photos, or even leave a comment. Try to set a goal for yourself as to how many comments you are going to do a day. Are you going to do 20 comments a day, 50 comments a day, or even be really ambitious and do 100 comments? But the more you like and you comment on other people's stories and images, the quicker your growth is going to happen. Another cool little hack to do with your Instagram account is to go to your discovery and your search feed. And within your profile, you're going to see a little magnifying glass over on the left-hand bottom side. If you go to this populates in content that Instagram thinks you would like to see. And this is based on people you've followed, people you've interacted with, or hashtags you've searched. In a sense, it's kind of like your own little Facebook lookalike audience. So pay attention to what feeds are populating into this and go over and network with those people because you have similar interests and they will probably hop on over to your site and say, hey, her stuff's just like mine, or I find this really relevant, and that is a great way to network as well. Now let's talk about best practices for your branding on your Instagram profile. You need to make sure that the profile image you use on Instagram is similar to what you're using on all of your other accounts, like your Facebook page or your Pinterest account. Make sure that there is a cohesive look to those photos that you're using for your profile image. You also want to make sure that the bio you use across the platforms correlates with one another. So if you're talking about your photography business, make sure all of your bios talk about your photography business and what type of photography you specialize in. You also want to make sure that the name that you use for your Instagram account or that handle is similar to what you're using across the platforms. So if you use a handle like Weddings Photography AZ, then make sure all of your profiles are labeled with Wedding Photographers AZ. Don't use Wedding Photographers AZ on one and then your name on the other. Be cohesive, I love that word, cohesive, across the board. Earlier in this video, I shared that with Instagram for Business, you have the capability to receive insights into how your post performs. So look at these insights, see which posts are getting the most reach and engagement, and then take those posts and turn them into an ad on Facebook or on Instagram. Also, use your insights to see which types of contents are getting the most engagement so that you can create more of that similar type of content. Those are my tips for you for Instagram for Business. I hope that you can use these in 2017 to help you grow your following and your engagement on Instagram. If you liked this video, please be sure to like it and subscribe to my channel wherever my little subscribe button is. Leave a comment, and I will be back next Wednesday with another great video. In the meantime, head on over to camberleywoods.com and check out my latest blog post, and I will see you around. Bye.